Hello once again YouTube, I'm back with another UFC review. Quick sort of disclaimer, I will get back to the Ultimate Fighter reviews after this. I just wanted to get this one sort of done and dusted while it's still relatively fresh in my mind because holy crap, this was a great event, I loved it. So let's just get right into the fights on the prelim card, starting with Chas Skelly against Kevin Souza. Chas Skelly winning at 1 minute 56 seconds in round 2, via submission with a rear naked choke. I don't remember too much of the fight, but Chas Skelly won. I think he uses wrestling. It's funny, I say it was fresh in my memory, I can't remember how the first guy won. I am terrible at this. But moving on. Yeah, it was a good fight. The next one I definitely remember, Thiago Tavares against Clay Guida. Thiago won by submission guillotine choke about 40 seconds into the first round because Guida went for a submission. Now he went for one kind of a bit earlier, but that was that was after a few strikes. He went in for a takedown, but I think that got reversed, and then Guida was kind of in submission, but he got out of it. Then he did it again, but Thiago Tavares took he managed to get the neck under his arm, managed to get his legs around him, and managed to sink in the choke deep, and it was pretty much over in 40 seconds. Well done. That was a good one. Next up, Johnny Case versus Jan Cabral. This went the distance for Johnny Case. He won by unanimous decision. It was a good one, to be honest. Case was... I've only seen him fight a couple of times, but he has a very, very sort of quick, very technical style of striking. That's arguably what won him the match. He did get some very good shots where he managed to knock Cabral down, so I definitely think that helps. Cabral was the better jiu-jitsu, but Case was just the better one overall. That's all I have to say about that. Next, probably the most controversial fight on the card and the last one on the prelims. Excuse me. Gleison Tebow beating Abel Trujillo at 1 minute 45 seconds in the first round via technical submission with the rear naked choke. Now, I say it's like this because... Oh, pardon me, that was a big one. I apologise. I say it's controversial because Tebow had the submission in, he had the rear naked choke. He had Abel on his side. Now, during this, Abel closed his eyes, and the referee, Keith Peterson, thought that he was out cold, but he wasn't. Fact is, Abel Trujillo was just closing his eyes and trying to concentrate. The thing a referee should do if they think a fighter's out is to check the arms, and if they just flop on the ground again, then that means they're out. But Keith Peterson just sort of broke it up, and Tebow kind of won. Even though he really should have. I don't doubt his ability. I think he could have won if he kept the choke in. I definitely think he could have choked Abel out, but that was called off way too early. I mean, a lot of fighters do it as well when they're in submissions and they're in really tight situations, especially choking ones. They close their eyes and try to find a way to concentrate, but they don't go out. That was what Abel was trying to do, but Keith saw it as him going out, so he broke the fight up and gave the win to Tebow. I want to see a rematch. I think we all do. So yeah. Next up, a personal favourite of mine. Glad he's on the card. Corey Anderson against Fabio Maldonado. Corey won with some amazing wrestling and some freaking brilliant striking. Once again, I believe he managed to get some good knockdowns on Fabio. Fabio's all around a great fighter. He is known for his taunts, but at the end of the day, he's a nice guy. So well done to Corey, who still has one of the best nicknames ever, Beast in 25-8. How do you come up with such a cool nickname? Next up we have Rashid Magomedov against Gilbert Barnes. Another one I don't remember too much of. Went to unanimous decision as unanimous. That's a new word. Went to unanimous decision. Added the fight between Anderson and Fabio. Rashid won. I don't remember a whole hell of a lot from this one. But well done. Well done to Rashid for winning. I think it was mostly sort of a wrestling affair, mostly a round one. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Alex Oliveira defeated Piotr Holman in 54 seconds in round 3 via knockout with a beautifully timed punch. It was so good throughout the whole fight. I mean, Oliveira definitely had the wrestling edge. I was going to say he definitely had the edge in the striking. He was able to use his reach. Managed to use some sort of unorthodox stuff that really caught Holman off guard. Eventually, he managed to land a brilliant right hand across Holman's jaw, and he went down, and he did not get back up. And not only did he not get back up, that was freaking brutal the way he fell down. It just was. Watch the fight if you can, it was brilliant. Well done to Oliveira. Next up, Thomas Almeida, another favourite of mine. I've seen pretty much I think every fight he's been in this year, and the dude is a fucking he's mental. Won by knockout 4 minutes 22 seconds of the first round against Anthony Burchak. Burchak did his best, but Thomas Almeida is Thomas Almeida. He's definitely one of the best fighters I've seen in a while. He's a scary dude. I'll say that about him. His knockout is absolutely mental. His technique is near flawless. I think he could challenge for the title someday. I'd definitely like to see him fight the winner of Cruz and Dillashaw, because I'm glad that's happening. I'm glad Cruz is back. But yeah, that looks like a good fight. This was a good fight. Well done to Almeida. Next up, Glover Teixeira beat Patrick Cummins at 1 minute 12 seconds of round 2 via TKO. And well done to Glover Teixeira. He managed to get some, I think it was a ground and pound win mostly over Cummins. Very, very good. Now it shows Teixeira's technique, because I think he's still, despite him being a veteran and having great finishes and a very, very good record, I still think he's a very underrated fighter, so well done to him. Patrick Cummins did manage to get a few good takedowns on him though. I remember that much. Patrick Cummins is known for his wrestling, but Teixeira managed to reverse that and just straight up pounded the crap out of Cummins. And finally, the main event itself. Vitor Belfort against Dan Henderson. Because, well, I forgot to mention at the start of the video, or I think I did. I'm terrible at this, but leave me to it. It's the third battle between Belfort and Henderson. Belfort won one, Henderson won the other. So this was their third fight. And it's not like most other UFC rivalries where it's based purely on they don't like each other. It's very respectful between the two, which I like, because these are veterans of the sport. They've been around for a long time. They know to respect each other because they know each other's power. Belfort was the one that won. 2 minutes 7 seconds of first round with a freaking brilliant head kick. He managed to pick that shot very well, I think. As soon as he got that head kick in, Hendo was out, followed up with punches, and then the referee just had to jump in and stop it. So, all in all, this was a really good event. I wish I could remember more details for you, which is going weird because I only watched it 2 days ago. So, yeah, it was great. I'm glad I managed to get the free time to do this stuff for you guys. Well, to the minuscule amount of you that actually watch these videos, I mean. And, yeah, lastly, obviously, I mentioned it earlier, but Ultimate Fighter stuff will continue soon. So, with that being said, thank you all very, very much. You're all awesome people, and just take care of yourselves. That's it.